stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold.
Good Tuesday morning, guys. I have my full cup of water here this morning. It is 10 o'clock and Corey had most of the coffee. I had one black, and then I've got my second cup ready to go here for 2 points. And I'm going to be making some breakfast here. I got my pan about to be heated up here, and it is 10:03.
It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17.
Okay guys, this is breakfast this morning. I have the wrap here. You saw me make that, an apple, and then my coffee for 2 points. I'll put the points down. Well, you'll see the points on my app when I do my app after the video. All right, we have lunch here today. Don't be shocked. I know, it's more veggies. Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna have veggies for supper again tonight too. Dinner, whatever you guys call it. We usually do call it dinner, so I'm not sure why I call it supper. But anyway, I was considering having an egg in this, but I don't really need it. So I just got tomatoes, peppers, onions, romaine lettuce, and then I do have a few salad toppings on there just because I love those so much. Not even a tablespoon. I sprinkle them throughout the salad, but mainly vegetables. I'm going to count this as 1 cup of vegetables because I did have some veggies for breakfast too, so 1 cup total between the 2 meals. The tough thing is I really do feel more full when I eat like this. It's just the time preparation of cutting up everything, but you know, I am 50. I don't have a full-time job. I can do it. I'm just being lazy. This is only a point because of the salad toppings. And I think I'm going to add a dressing on here that is a little more points. So I'm going to count 2 points for that. I'll look to see what I have though. So I just looked downstairs. I didn't have anything. The only thing we have is this one, and I cannot stand this one. So I'm going to go ahead and run to Dollar General and see if I can't find something that will work. I'm going to Dollar General to get some salad dressing, and the weather here is crazy warm. It is 36 right now. Tomorrow it possibly may get up to 55. That is so crazy for Wisconsin. We have not seen this type of weather since, I don't know, I don't even remember. If we did have it, I don't remember it. So this is really crazy warm weather for us. But then tomorrow's going to be the warm day, and then the next day we're going to have some really bad storms coming up. Possibly very, very high winds, possibly a lot of snow. I don't know. I'll probably know more tomorrow about it, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fun time. I'm kind of excited about it, only because Corey doesn't have to go into work, so I'm not worried about him driving in this stuff. So tomorrow I'm going to run to the store and get everything we need for a few days for sure, just so we don't have to go out in it, and we're going to be able to plow over the weekend without having to run out to the store and stuff. I'm listening to I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. Super good book. It kind of starts out slow, but now it's getting really good. So I'm just now leaving Dollar General. It's been about 25 minutes, and there's a bunch of us behind this older lady, really sweet older lady, and she was doing all of her Christmas shopping. One stop done, and she spent over $1,000 there, and I'm like, wow. And she bought all gift cards and then some wrapping paper with some other smaller gifts, looks like for young children. It was pretty amusing and pretty entertaining, but she was a sweet old lady. I feel lucky for her that she had all people behind her that were patient and kind and didn't throw a big fit about it, because I mean, everybody has the right to do all their Christmas shopping in one spot, right? It's a complete time saver, and at Dollar General nonetheless, so it's usually not busy. I felt glad that everybody behind me and ahead of me were grateful enough to keep their mouth shut and just find it humorous. You know, I like that. Got home and we have a lot of packages to take in. I got this in the mail today. I'm so excited to start reading this. This is supposed to be really good. It's called Near the Bone by Christina Henry. Can't wait to start that one. And then we got our little scale for the coffee pot. And then we got, this is a funnel to go on our thing so the coffee doesn't go all over the place. Another little milk mug because we don't need as much milk. I mean, that other mug is super huge. So we got this one that's a 10 ounce. Then we got the knock box, which we really needed because trying to clear out the puck from inside the thing, I'm dripping coffee all the way to the garbage container. So this will really help for that. Plus I want to put some in my plants this fall. So I'm going to save them up, put them in the freezer. And then I got my ranch sauce for my salad. Oh, and we got these, the wooden coffee stirrers. There's like 1,000 of them here. We use these all the time though. We were just out. So we got a big bag of them, which was a lot cheaper. I got my salad and it's 2:30 in the afternoon because I did make a flat white. So it took me a little while. But anyway, like I said, I got the ranch here. It says 29 grams is a serving. I'm just having 26 because it was getting too much already. So I just stopped at 26. Oh, it jumped up to 27, getting closer. Okay, this is lunch today. My salad. I have to figure out the points yet, but I'll put it down below and you'll also see it in my app at the end of the video. My cup, 5 points for that because of the whole milk. And yes, the heart still didn't turn out, but it's getting better. And the squiggle down here is just my remaining milk that I had in there, and I didn't want to waste any of it, so I threw it in there. And then I am finishing up this book. I was listening to it. I was almost done, so close. It was so good. And then my book time ran out because sometimes I just don't go back and read for, you know, a couple days, and you only have 14 days on Libby. So I let it expire, and that really stunk. So now I'm going to finish up on the book because it's going to be months and months before it's available on Libby again. So I can't wait to finish it and see how it ends. I feel like it's taking me forever to eat the salad. Even Eclipse went to lay down. But this book is so good. I'm just like taking a bite in between chapters, but it's getting really good. And I thought it was almost done. Turns out I'm only halfway done. So that is pretty cool because I really don't want this book to end. It's getting really good. I'm getting there. Such a good book. I can't put it down, but I do have to go make dinner. Okay, I found a good meal that I think I'm going to try, and I'm looking for a nice char on this meat like this here, and then I'm going to stick this all in the Instant Pot. I need to chop up some garlic though. Okay, I just added the garlic, and I did add a little tiny bit of chicken stock just so it wouldn't stick at the bottom. But I'm just going to get this fried up here. I got pretty much the char that I want on this meat now. So after this garlic is done, which will be in like, I don't know, you don't want to keep this in any longer than a minute really, especially once the liquid is gone. I'm going to throw it all into the Instant Pot. I mix that all up now and all the liquid is gone, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it in the Instant Pot. The liquid, or the smell in here is just amazing, you guys. This you want to keep stirring. I had it on pretty high heat. I just want to keep stirring it so there's no sticking. I already went off script and didn't follow the rules. What I didn't follow is I didn't put the meat directly into the pan. I browned it first, which can't be bad, right? Can't be wrong. So that's what I did. And now I've got things in there that I needed to put in. That's what it looks like there. And I am going to pressure cook this for 25 minutes on manual. So first I'm going to put in my sealing thing here, and then I'll put the cover on and set it for 25. Okay, so I'm going to do custom time and go down to 25, and I'm going to press start. And that's all there is to it. We'll add the rest after it all gets done, and I will show you that part after I'm done. By the way, I added 2 cups of beef broth to the meat that you saw me cook up per the recipe. Thing I went off script is I threw in a package of this brown gravy mix, 30% less sodium, into the pot, and that's all I have in there so far is the beef, the onions, the garlic, the beef broth, and then 1 package of this because I had it, so I thought I might as well not waste it and throw it in there. In the meantime, while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get my spices ready to go, which is the paprika, salt, and pepper, and then I'll do the milk and the cornstarch after it's done. So I don't want that sitting around too long. So I'm going to get the spices put in here. There's my spices. I did not do 2 tablespoons of paprika though. I thought that was too much, seeing that I did add a package of the gravy mix. So I'm just going to keep it to 1 tablespoon, and then less sodium as well because of the gravy mix, and then 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. I'm using the paprika Hungarian style sweet from Penzi Spice. This stuff is amazing. Cornstarch ready. I'm not going to add the milk just yet, but it calls for a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. There's no way you're going to need that much for that little bit of, there's 2 cups of broth in there. So I just used 2 tablespoons, and I think that will make it definitely thick enough. Poor Luna is scratching on her food bowl. Anyway, I am getting some editing done while I have my dinner cooking. This is going to be a longer video. I have a lot of clips that I have taken today. So it is going to be, I mean, it says here now, without any editing though, it's 25 minutes. I know in the past I can get that down to like 15 at the most. So I'm hoping to keep it right around 15 to 20 minutes. This is not the whole day that's recorded so far. So we're going to start editing way back at the beginning. And yeah, that should be, it should take me a while because this is a lot longer. Out 8 ounces of pasta because I'm pretty sure we'll get 4 servings out of this. It's a whole wheat pasta, so I've got the water starting here. This has since finished up, so that is what that looks like. It's nothing really special. It's just the meat and the sauce. I'm going to make some green beans on the side. I am going to thicken this up, so I'm going to turn it to saute. It's now time to add the spices and get that mixed up in there. And then I'm going to add my milk and cornstarch mixture. It says to add 1/2 cup of milk, I think. 1/2 cup of fat-free milk, it says. And I'm just going to go ahead and stir this up. And in the meantime, this has started to boil already. Slowly add this in there, stirring as you add. Okay, this is actually pretty thick. It's still, I still have it on sear, so I'm letting it boil a little more. And this is actually really good. I took a taste of it. It is actually really good. My water has begun to boil, so I'm going to go ahead and add my noodles to it. I have turned this off now. It's still some residual bubbling up here, but it is cooling down now. And I'm just going to leave this sit in here until my noodles are done. And there's like 4 minutes left for my noodles. Okay, so here it is, and it looks really good. It was perfect amount with having 8 ounces of noodles. It seems like it's got enough sauce in there. Now it doesn't say to add the noodles, but I went ahead and did that. This is dinner tonight. It looks fantastic. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. I know the sauce tastes good, but I haven't tasted it with the noodles yet. I am excited to try it. Okay, so I will put the points for all of this at the end in my app so you can see how many points this was. Got my buddy here waiting. This is the last snack of the night. It is the breakfast protein bar, 7 points. Okay, I am 7 points over for the day, but I think I may have made a mistake somewhere because that doesn't seem right. But we're going to go ahead and go into breakfast and we'll see if I did some kind of mistake here. So I had coffee for 2, butter, eggs, wrap, and then a sausage. That's correct. And then lunch was my salad, which was 0, and then the Kraft dressing. Oh, that's why I put 2 sorts of dressings in there, so I can delete that one. So that's better. Okay, so I'm only 3 over. That's what I thought. So okay, so lunch was the salad and then the dressing, which was good. And then, not snack. We are going to go into dinner. And dinner was, I counted some extras because I didn't make the recipe per se on this. So I just counted the beef separate. I did make sure I only had 3 ounces of it. And then the pasta, I actually had less pasta than planned. I didn't have a full cup, but I'm going to count it as that many because I'm pretty sure it was the higher point pasta and not the 3-point pasta. So we're going to leave it at that. And then the extras I counted for like the milk and the gravy mix that I had in there. So that was extra. So that was 10 points for dinner, which sounds pretty good. I am going to make up a recipe and see where that comes out at. And then my snacks for today were the coffee, which was where the whole milk comes in. I had a flat white and then the peanut butter bar. And that is it for the day, guys. And I will talk to you guys actually tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to share this if you think anybody else may like it. Talk to you tomorrow.
I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents?